Okay, but are you gonna pour me some wine? Or,
What, does the man have to do everything around the household?
I mean, I thought you were taking me on a date.
Shh, don't let the neighbors hear. Welcome, eavesdroppers.
Welcome, welcome.
Just pouring my lovely girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Oh, is that too soon to say on a first date?
On a first date. Wow, you're really moving fast. There is wine dripping down the bottle. Exactly. Oh, that's taste for later.
You're listening to Don't Let the Neighbors Hear. I'm Jared.
And I'm Paige. And cheers.
Cheers to our first date.
Oh, can't wait to get to know you.
Yeah, we have a lot to discuss tonight.
Nice little red wine blend.
That opened very well.
Yeah.
What are we drinking tonight? Merlot 2003.
Oh my God. Wow. Fine wine.
Fine wine, and I'm licking the bottle.
You really know how to impress a girl.
I'm kidding. It's literally $9 from the corner store. Don't let the neighbors hear that. I gave the liquor store guy a little wink wink. You know, the one that always flirts with me.
Uh-huh.
And he said, I'll take $2 off.
I asked him for olive juice the other day, and he goes, what? I said, olive brine? He was like, olive brine? I said, yeah, for a martini? And then he started telling me what he has by the martini brand, like for the vermouth. And I was
Oh.
like, no, but thank you so much.
Well, at least your conversations are at least geared towards the distribution of alcohol. Mine and his conversations are always like very intimate.
Well, you're just so irresistible.
I guess so.
He can't help
I don't know
himself.
how you landed this first date.
I know, I'm so lucky.
So what are we talking this week on the pod?
We're talking about how to ruin a first date.
How to ruin a first date, and I hear that you have a lot of experience with that.
No, not me. Never.
Come on, eavesdroppers, we have quite the story for you. It involves hit and run.
No, it was not a hit and run. I took responsibility. I cleaned up the site and I immediately confessed. We're gonna have to drink a couple more glasses of wine before we start talking about this.
What's your first date etiquette?
First date etiquette. Ooh.
Like, should we do like our intros, like where we're truly just meeting each other for the first time?
Yeah. Okay, role play. We're actually on a first date.
It's so loud in here.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, I have hearing loss in my left ear.
Be serious.
I am, and look, you're already laughing. Look at the shine you have.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay, so you're funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Funny looking.
You're funny, haha. You're ha-haing.
Oh, yeah, wait, I think we're meant to be together.
Okay, wait. So
Okay, no, seriously.
tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay. That is such a loaded question for a first date.
Isn't that a common thing though? Like,
Tell me about yourself.
tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
Or like,
what's your elevator pitch essentially about yourself? My name is Jared. I got a 6-foot cock. It's tucked into my right sock right now. And I'm happy to be here with you, babe.
Wow, that is not what my elevator pitch is like at all. I did actually have a man talk to me about how big his balls are on a date one.
Oh my God, big ball boy.
Big balls.
I forgot him.
Yeah. That was kind of crazy.
Are we talking like apple, grapefruit?
I didn't touch them.
But you saw them.
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
He was just bragging about him? And you got up and you're like, I'm out.
It was a really weird date. It was super uncomfy. I think
I'm sure his balls are too.
I met this guy. I walked past him on the street. Did I tell you this?
Recently?
No.
Oh,
this
big
is
ball.
years ago.
Big ball,
That's
yeah,
how
yeah.
we met.
Meet cute. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. Usually I'm the one that like updates Paige with all the Gen Z lingo.
Isn't meet cute Gen Z lingo? I don't think so. I think that's like all generations.
Well, I'm usually the one that...
I mean, that's true, but that's beside the point.
Yeah. Scratch the Gen Z.
Anyways, some would argue that I'm part of Gen Z.
Some who?
You know who?
Nick?
No.
Your mom?
No.
Who would say?
Who's that person that's like, I'm 2 years older than you? You're so Gen Z.
Oh, the girl that the actor girl.
No.
We'll have to cut that out.
Anyways, we were downtown on McDougal Street, and I was with a friend of mine, and we were crossing the street, and this man and I just locked eyes.
Will you locked eyes upstairs or downstairs? In that big
Upstairs.
ball?
Upstairs. I'm not like I'm a lady.
I see why. That's why I love you.
Um
That's why I'm physically attracted to you as a straight man.
Flattered.
So you walk across the street.
We lock
say,
eyes, and he's like, "Oh, I think he asked me for directions," which in hindsight, now that I'm thinking about that, so manipulative because he lived here. But he was like,
"Oh,
"Oh,"
you have a GPS, dude."
or maybe
He was just trying to get your name and
no,
number.
100%. But yeah, at the time, delusional me thought it was kind of cute. And so we made plans to go on a date.
On the spot.
No, he had like gotten my number and texted me, and we made a time, like a plan.
How does that go for like straight people? You're just like, where's the 7-Eleven? Also, can I get your number? Like what was he asking directions for and like where?
Why? How does it go for gay people? Hey, wanna fuck? Kidding.
That was so homophobic. As if all we're
No, I was following
as
up
if
your.
all we do is fuck.
Well, you're like, how does that go for straight people? Meanwhile,
Did
you're
you
over
see
here
that-
like, hi, I'm Jared. I have a 6-foot cock. That's why I said that. That was a follow up to your introduction.
So valid. So valid. Okay, so he gives you your number.
He gives me my number.
He gives
He got my number. We didn't really. I don't think there was much like communication. Like we didn't text a lot, which honestly, I prefer that. I don't need to be talking for hours and days on an app or via texting. Like
save it for person.
he was like, "Oh, let's meet at this place," and it was on the Upper West Side. I met there at this time, and I texted him like, "Oh, I'm here." Oh, he wanted to get juice. Oh, I thought it was cute. I was like, "Oh, we're gonna go to like a juice shop and get like fresh juice. Cute for a first date.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea."
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I bet he's got a lot of juice in that coconut.
oh, thankfully I did not find out. This mother. Okay, so I get to the juice spot, and then it was like this really weird thing of him being like, "Oh, wait, no, I'm actually like here at this place, like 10 minutes away. I'll be right there." And then when he got there, he was like, "Oh, wait, like, did you actually want to get juice?"
What was he trying to do?
And I was like, "What? Isn't that why we're here?"
What did he want to do at the juice store?
He didn't want to do anything at the juice store. It was conveniently by his apartment. So then he's like, "Well, why don't we just walk around for a bit?" And I was like, "Okay." And
Oh, he just wanted to be right back.
oh,
to
he
his
just want to go
place.
right back to his place because then we're walking maybe 2 blocks and he's like, "Oh, I actually live here. Why don't we go to my place?" And I was immediately turned off. He was like trying to convince me, and I was like, "No, I'm not doing that." And he was like, "Okay, but like I left a candle burning. Like I give 2 fucks
Yeah.
about his fucking candle. Great. You can go
Right.
take care of
And he's
that. Like I
have a
can
whole
go."
pot roast in the oven right now. Actually.
Yeah. And then he was like, "Wait, you're going to actually let me leave this candle burning?" His manipulation tactics were horrible. Then I maybe should have just said, "You know what? I'm going to go." And then he was like, "Okay, we don't have to do that. Like, why don't we stop and get a drink?" And we're walking and talking. Then we stop at this place. And then at some point, "Oh, we should just go back to my place." And I was like, "No, I'm going to go home." He's like, "Okay, well, like, let me call you an Uber." I was like, "Oh, I left my cards at my apartment."
He's trying everything. To get you back there.
Everything. And I was like, "I will pay for it. I got it." And he was like, "Oh, well, no, I need to pay you back. Like, if you just come back to me with the apartment, I can get the card and we can come
Ooh,
back." And
that's
I was
getting
like,
creepy.
I was-
So when did the big balls come in?
I forget exactly how it came up, but he was like, "Yeah."
I left my big ball deflator in the apartment.
No,
You
he
needed to come back.
at some point, oh God, I wish I should have written this down like right after it happened. At some point, he was like, "Oh, I have I have big balls." And I was like, "What?" It's like big balls. I have big balls. And I was like,
Like arancini.
"Okay, cool." I think I literally said cool. And he goes, "Yeah, well, some women like that's good for some women."
He's saying
Some
metaphorically
women like
or
that.
like physically.
The way he was looking at me, the way he was talking about
was
it,
saying
he was like,
physically.
"I physically have massive balls." That is Big Ball Ben. I don't even remember his name. I literally know him as Big Balls. A couple days later, I got messages from him. He sent me a voice memo of him singing. This is for you.
This guy keeps getting more tragic.
I was just like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Oh, to ruin a first date. Dating in New York is so funny. Also scary because it's borderline scary.
I think that's the creepiest, like, story that I've had on a date.
Well, you've had another one too with how do I want to phrase this? How do I want to define this man?
God, I don't even know who you're gonna say right now.
The Instagram butt plug stalker.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Big Bald Ben and the Instagram butt plug stalker. You got quite the roster.
I totally forgot about him. That was horrible.
He was more scary.
Oh my God. Eavesdroppers. This man, after knowing him for like a week, knew where I worked and
Caught you at the crosswalk.
caught me at the crosswalk with
roses.
With a dozen yellow roses, which yellow roses are my favorite. Ridiculous and a massive box of chocolates. I walked into work. This was for Valentine's Day. And I walked into work and I was like, my God, that was so sweet. And also immediately had this like really creepy sinking feeling.
Oh, that's gotta be chilling.
And like said to Milfa, a good friend of mine, like, my God, this guy just like showed up outside of work. But it wasn't like he was in front of where I worked. It was like he figured out, based off of the neighborhood that I lived in, what train I would be getting off of and waited. And ran into me at the crosswalk, essentially, as I was walking to work.
And that's a busy intersection. Like, you gotta have your eyes peeled.
He was standing there, just watching. Now, if you are in a legitimate relationship with somebody,
cute as hell.
Super cute, right? Like,
but 1 week in,
I think we had been on one date.
One date in,
yeah,
and he's got a dozen yellow roses and a box of chocolates outside your work on the crosswalk.
Yeah.
Eyes peeled. Didn't even know the name of the restaurant, really. Or maybe he knew the name, but not the time your shift started.
Yeah.
How long was he staying out there for? 12 hours?
Yeah.
And then all this stuff came out that you had a mutual friend, and this is messy. I don't know if we want to get into this.
I don't think we should get into that. Anyways, no, this man was like, he was also immediately just really love bombing. And I was going on a trip to Iceland with my family, and he was all...
He showed up in Iceland.
Oh, but you're going to Iceland, like... all of the guys that you're gonna potentially meet, like, ugh. Yeah. And I was like, dude, I literally just met you. Second of all, I'm going to Iceland.
And I bet he had his plane tickets ready.
And third, it was my mom's 60th birthday trip. It was like...
And he probably knew her full name, social security.
Yeah.
He was probably in that Blue Lagoon lurking.
But so then he had sent me a bunch of text messages, and I cut it off. Via text message, he continued to text me, and then 6 months down the line, texted me. And it was maybe a year after I was walking to the train to go meet some friends for dinner, and I got a text from him, hey, I just saw you. I was not about to be like, let me text him back right away. 30 minutes later, he texted me something like, okay, fine, I get it. I'll never text you again. Like, dude.
So that was Big Bald Ben and Butt Plug.
Yeah.
Butt Plug Peter.
I don't even remember either of these guys' actual first names.
I have a rolling catalog in my brain of just nicknames for your people.
Oh, God. It's been a journey.
So then comes Mailbox Matthew.
His name's not Matthew.
No.
Maybe it's time we turn the tides on me for my first date mishaps.
How to ruin your first date, featuring Mailbox Matthew.
Okay, I just want to preface this with, I think we should cut me some slack because...
we cut you slack all the time.
Baby Paige was in high school.
Baby Paige.
This is the first time she went over to a boy's house, okay?
Scandalous.
It was the second date, second time we, quote, hung out. He invited me over to his house. And I had never been over to a boy's house before. So I was like, ooh. And it was the day after Christmas and in Buffalo. So it was really snowy. And he lived on a street that was a very popular street for families to live on, where we grew up. Like, one of my best friends lived right next door to him. Another one of my really close friends in high school lived across the street from him. Okay, so me and Lauren went to the mall that day, and I had just bought my first turntable from Urban Outfitters.
Oh,
and I was
trendy bed.
So excited about it, and it was the floral one.
Oh yeah, you were so
the cross-leaf floral one.
The cross-leaf.
Well, Lauren lived across the street from Mailbox Matthew. And so I was like, okay, yeah, I'll come over. Like, me and Lauren are going to the mall, and then I'll come over after. And so I drop Lauren off and I park in his driveway. Lauren texted me and was like, oh, hey, I forgot my wallet in your car. It's like, oh, you know what? I have to move my car, so I'll just come over and drop it off really quick, and then I'll come back. Okay, great. So I get in my car, my little Ford Taurus, and I'm backing up out of in this driveway.
You hit the mom.
No, I like felt a little something, and I was like, in my head, I was so much further up in the driveway. Like, I don't know what the hell happened to me, and I mean, this is gonna not sound good, but I promise I'm a good driver. I readjusted my car, did a little like, whoop, up, let me re-straighten this and continue to back out. And then I heard a little noise again, but it was little. So I was like, whatever. Okay, get into Lauren's driveway. I give her her wallet. And then I go out of her driveway and
You know you hit the mailbox?
in the middle of the road, not just a little bit out,
Fully in the middle.
fully. The mailbox was in the middle of the road. Like, it was a dead body displayed, splattered in the middle of the road. And it was a wooden mailbox. Not some like easy, like janky plastic. Like, it was a nice wooden mailbox. And I uprooted that out of the ground and into the street.
You had ribs playing and you were like,
Honestly, I probably did have ribs playing. I was like, my God, what do I do?
see, I would gaslight the fuck. I'd be like, girl, someone just hit your mailbox.
For a moment, I was like, do I be like, oh, somebody, your mailbox was just in the middle of the road. But no, because you could see the tire tracks of me going.
Like, I brought this for you. Dinner for tonight.
Me going straight back and then suddenly and curving straight into the mailbox. I don't know.
You were young, dumb.
Wow. I could blame it on the snow. I don't know what. I could blame it on the nerves. I don't know.
think it was you, honestly.
Some spirit overtook my body.
Yeah.
So
I bet it was Lauren, but she left her wallet in your car on purpose.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I didn't hear, like, when I pulled back up, I was like, there's no fucking way that noise that I heard was me dragging this mailbox out of the ground and into the middle of the road.
No, like, if you hit something with your car, like, I've hit the same mailbox twice with my car, and it's a loud bang.
It was not that loud, which is, I didn't even think that maybe
You were just blasting your ribs way too loud.
I don't know. I don't know, guys. I was, what, 16?
That album, Pure Heroin, is the best album. I don't blame you for blasting it that loud.
Yeah, I still blast that album.
And you and Mailbox Matthew had a long and loving relationship after that.
Oh, we're not even close to being done with the story.
No.
You spoiled it way too soon.
We're already at the
I picked the mailbox. I picked the mailbox up.
mailbox.
The mailbox.
Yeah.
I said that like a true Buffalonian. Oh my God. I pick up the mailbox. I put it into the snow. I go into the house, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I ran over your mailbox. He thought it was hilarious, but he did call his mom. His mom freaked out. That was mortifying. Okay, so we're like watching a movie or something, and then we start making out for the first time. And this is the first time I've ever done something like this. And I don't know what happened. I think it must have been 3 or 4 hours, but suddenly it was like 3 a.m. All we were doing was making out. And I look at my phone and I have about 20 text messages from my mom. The last of which is, I'm on my way, in all capital letters. And
I love that woman so much.
Then I'm going to text back like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm on my way home. My phone dies.
Eavesdroppers, lean in and light a match. I have a story for you.
I can smell it already. And thank God, it's better than your usual smells.
Hey now. So, you remember Marco?
Your ex-lover from Bergamo?
Yeah, the one who smelled like espresso, leather, and unresolved feelings.
The one who vanished faster than your checked bag?
That's the one, because sometimes I light this candle, and suddenly I'm back on those cobblestone streets, wearing regret in that sexy leather jacket.
Ooh, okay, stop. Which candle?
Maracai's black, violet, and saffron candle.
Oh, yes, the candle I immediately claimed as mine.
It opens soft, Violet and Rose, romantic, dangerous.
Then geranium cuts in like reality saying, hey, be serious.
And then boom, golden saffron, baby. Warm, amber, rich, moody.
With leather underneath, like old stone buildings. And people you should absolutely not text again.
It's the candle you light for your evening eavesdropping rituals.
Quiet reading.
Or pretending you're emotionally healed.
And she's not just hot, she's responsible. Hand-poured coconut soy wax. Clean burn, non-toxic, phthalate-free.
FSC certified wooden wick, soft crackle.
Because ambiance is not optional.
Burns for 35 plus hours.
So the memories don't leave early.
Unlike Marco.
If your space feels stale, or your soul feels dusty,
Light a Maracai black, violet, and saffron candle.
close your eyes, breathe deep,
And don't be surprised if a memory
or an ex,
drifts on by.
especially if they had good taste.
Light it, smell it, live it. With Maracai.
Order at MaracaiCandlesNYC.com.
That's MERAKI candlesnyc.com. Shh.
So I panic. I gotta go. Oh my God. And then running through my head, I'm like, do I wait for my mom to get here? Is she actually coming because I couldn't call her?
Oh, she's halfway there.
Or do I get in the car and risk like driving home, passing her? Like, and so then I get outside, I panicked, rushed outside in the snow. And then I'm like, oh my God, I need to, my phone needs to be on. I can't just drive away right now.
You need cellular.
So I ring the doorbell like a fucking dumbass.
The mom's home at this point.
The mom is home at this point, me not realizing that. I ring the doorbell like 3 times.
You guys are making out the whole time you didn't know the mom came home?
Mm-mm. I don't remember hearing a car.
That is so Amy Poehler of her.
So I'm ringing the doorbell, and then the garage door starts to open. And I'm like, oh, beautiful. Okay, he came upstairs.
The mom. The dad.
Nope, it's the mom. As the garage door
You see that
is
robe.
fully
You see
up,
that pink robe and the slippers.
pretty much. As it's fully coming up and I see her, my mom pulls up.
You're like, Genevieve, meet Mrs. Mailbox Matthew.
And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. My phone died. My mom just got here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I run down the driveway because my mom.
You just started running?
Yeah, because my mom's at the end of the driveway.
Did Mrs. Mailbox Matthew say anything?
I blacked out. I don't know.
Genevieve's honking that horn.
Get
your ass in the car.
She was not honking the horn. She just had this death stare that stare is just
I've
killer.
gotten it a few times from her.
Oof, it's so bad.
Mhm.
As a child especially.
As a child, that would change me.
Yeah. Scared shitless. And I'm like, oh my God, Mom, I'm so sorry. Says nothing. She goes, drive yourself home. Something like that. I don't even remember. And I get in the car, I drive home. I was mortified. Like, this could not have gone any worse. And I get home, and my mom is like, you know what? I think you did enough damage to yourself.
And you're like,
I didn't get in trouble.
Wait till you hear about the damage on the car.
Oh, yeah. I think I walked in, and I was like, oh my God, Mom, I also ran over his mailbox.
You're like, speaking of damage, the bumper's off the car.
My mom, the car wasn't damaged at all, shockingly.
Oh, great.
And she was like, I'm going to let you go to sleep. I think you've done enough. And I never got it.
Because you're such a good kid.
Recently was telling this story, and I was like, I think this was the first time that I ever actually worried my mom.
Yeah.
And I was just like a young girl who was like super infatuated with this new boy. We didn't do anything bad. I should not have been there that late. Like, that was my mistake. But we were just making out on the couch for, I don't know how we did that for 4 hours is insane.
Saliva.
Maybe I blacked out. This is never going to happen. I'm never going to see him again. But he actually texted me that day and laughed about it. And then we had a 3-year relationship. And it was actually really lovely. So, needless to say, advice eavesdroppers, if you ruin the first date,
hit their mailbox,
wake their mom up in the middle of the night, almost get in trouble, it might turn into a great relationship. It might be worth it. Just, do it. I remember waking up the next morning. I was like, oh my God, I want to crawl into a hole and die. Yeah. And I'm really appreciative that my mother didn't make that worse.
She could have.
She could have.
Worse.
Yeah, she really could have.
Yeah, commit to the bit. Hit the mailbox. Drive your car into the garage. Smash through the siding.
Just burn the whole house down. Why don't you? You could probably get married to the guy.
Oh, I love that story.
Yeah, it is really something.
You and Mailbox Matthew really were such a special thing.
Yeah.
So we have 3 on the roster already. We have Big Ball Ben, Butt Plug Peter, Mailbox Matthew.
Yeah.
Quite the roster. Honestly, all my first dates were perfection.
That's so
I know.
nice.
It's crazy that you just rattled off those 3 and mine were all like smooth operations.
Okay, but were you ever like the Big Ball Ben?
Oh, was I ever the Big Ball Ben? In what way? Having big balls?
No, being an utter
Train
disaster.
wreck? Honestly, no. Like, I am usually a disaster of a person, but I've had
No,
really
that's
nice
not true.
moments. No, truly, my first love, it was actually such a sweet, funny moment of going down to visit him in Pittsburgh, and I was not out yet, so I was going down with my friend Anna, and it was her best friend. And so we were going down to visit him, and she made it very clear.
Wait, why am I forgetting his real name right now?
What?
Oh, I got it. It came back to me. Okay, how about Silly Sam?
I don't like Silly Sam. It doesn't fit him.
It doesn't. How about Anal Aaron?
We're not putting anal into this name. I'm not saying anal all this time.
What about...
What is he's a photographer.
No. How about Prissy Pat?
Prissy Pat?
Yeah.
He's prissy? Problematic Pat.
Problematic Pat. There we go.
But I don't want to paint him in a negative light because we did have a really sweet relationship.
Okay.
But it was problematic at points. Problematic Pat.
No, how about we do Jeff Collin? Jeff Chris? It has to be a C, right?
Like enough. Something rhymes with Chef Jeff.
Chef Jeff. There we go. Okay.
So I'm driving down with my best friend to visit her best friend. And so she makes it very clear with Chef Jeff, Jared is straight. Do not try anything with him. Like, do not make him feel uncomfortable.
Oh,
please.
Anna told Chef Jeff that.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're driving down there, and I had stalked his Instagram, and I'm like, oh, he's so cute. So we get down there. We explore the city. He's driving us around to all these cool places, taking pictures of us with his, like, nice photography gear. He cooked us a great dinner that first night.
What did he make?
Semantics. Like, it was something delicious.
Okay, you don't remember, though.
No, I think
Not
it was like
that
tuna
memorable.
tartare. Like, it was something crazy.
Tuna
for, like,
tartare.
a young 20s. We had a beautiful charcuterie. We had champagne.
Charcuterie?
It was a great evening.
That sounds nice.
The wine was flowing. The drinks were flowing. The cocktails were being made. Like, we were really classy for being, like, young 20s. I was 20, I don't know, 2.
Yeah. Wow.
So we're having a good time. We go back to his place. Me and Anna are staying at Chef Jeff's, and we're sitting at this, like, beautiful marble coffee table, circular, that he has. And his apartment was super cozy and, like, super artistic and just, like, such a vibe. And it's me, him, and Anna just having our drinks, laughing. Both of them had the most, what's the word, courageous? Stay with me.
Describe it. What are you trying to
A
say?
laugh that is contagious.
Contagious
laughs.
Yeah, okay.
And so it's just like a night of
Really?
laughter.
I was like, a laugh is contagious.
It's voiced, it's loud, it's bold.
Okay.
And I love a bold laugh. I feel like there's people that laugh. There's laughers and there's people that.
No
painful
wonder you love
laughing.
my mother.
Genevieve's laugh. That's why we dated in the past.
Yeah.
So Genevieve was actually my first love.
Of course.
So we're eating at this coffee table and our legs are all sprawled out under the table and I have long legs.
Oh my God,
And
yes,
I'm
this
like
story.
making converse with Anna, and all of a sudden I feel somebody's foot like sort of running out my leg. I, never having a gay experience before, was like, Anna, what are you doing?
What's happening?
So it wasn't not Anna, it was Chef Jeff, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. So I start making eyes with him, and like at this point, Anna didn't exist. Anna was
floating in the clouds.
She was strictly a figment of my imagination.
You're like, am I hallucinating? I hope so.
She was talking, I was not hearing a thing. I don't even know if I was making like audible or Like, I don't think I was making sense or any sort of conversation that was making any sort of logical sense with her because I was just like
Blacked out.
blacked out. I was like, oh my God, this man is touching me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the most intimate moment ever for me as being like a first gay
Yeah.
experience. And so at this point, it's just me and him in the room, and like the legs are moving up further and further and further to the point where they're full foot to crotch.
Full foot to
Full
crotch.
foot to big balls, you know?
Oh my
His foot, my big
God.
balls.
I mean, your 6-foot cock. He didn't have to go very
Yeah,
far.
he was actually just tickling my ankle. And so at this point, like the drinks are flowing heavy and the night's winding down. So we all moved to the couch and we're like sitting together.
You're like, Anna, I hope the couch eats you. Get lost, bitch. Go out on the street. Go for a walk. I don't know. You need to go somewhere.
No, but I had to like
No.
I had to play straight. Like I was still denying what was happening. This is under the table. Like this is
secret.
where it's gonna stay, is underneath the table. Like it will never be more than that.
Yeah.
And Anna doesn't know that. So we moved to the couch. We all share this blanket. He's in the middle. It's Anna, Chef Jeff, me. And things were getting handy out of that blanket.
Oh my God. Handy, like hand on balls.
Handy. And Anna's right there.
Wait.
watching
Sorry.
that
You
sailing.
need to give me more descriptive details.
Okay, eavesdroppers, lean in for this one. KP Made Me is a clothing brand based out of Buffalo, New York, and they are serving sweatsuits, but not your average ran to the bodega sweatsuit.
No. This is I'm cozy, I'm evolving, and I might cry in a good way energy. KP Made Me exists to honor the beauty of becoming, which honestly feels very on brand for this podcast.
Extremely. They literally give people their flowers, usually embroidered, and remind you that you don't have to have it all figured out just yet.
Because blooming takes time, and sometimes that time is spent in an elite sweatsuit, minding your damn business.
And looking incredible while doing it. The fits are cool, the quality is there, and the message? Even better.
It's fashion, but make it affirmation.
It's comfort, but make it intentional.
So to all our eavesdroppers who are in their growth era, their healing era, or their I'm tired but I'm still hot era,
KP Made Me is for you.
throw on a sweatsuit, give yourself some flowers, and remember, you're allowed to bloom in your own time.
KP Made Me, designed in Buffalo, worn everywhere, and definitely approved by Don't Let the Neighbors Hear.
Get your set before they sell out at kpmademe.com. Again, that's kpmademe.com. Shh.
We're on the couch. I mean,
He's caressing you. You love it.
Yeah.
Anna is trying to ignore what's happening.
I know. I really want to know if she knew. We never.
Have you ever talked about it?
never talked about it.
I
The
would
only
be
time we
so
talked about it
curious.
was the next morning, which I guess I'll get to. I'll get to that. So Anna falls asleep, and she's starting to doze off, and the bathroom was upstairs, which was where his bedroom was. So I was like, I have to go pee. So I go upstairs, and I'm acting all tired, whatever.
Was he already upstairs
No,
at
no,
this
no,
point?
no.
Oh, okay,
He's
okay.
still downstairs with Anna, and so I don't have to pee, so I just hop right in his bed. I say, I'm gonna fall asleep here. Also, like, there was no other place to sleep. It was just the couch, and Anna was already sort of like falling asleep, and then all there was what left was his bed.
What a legend.
I know.
The confidence.
I took off all my clothes and I hopped in that bed.
You were naked.
I think I had my underwear on. And then I acted asleep.
Excuse me while my jaw hits the floor. Oh my God.
I know, it was great. So then, sure enough, up the stairs, my little Chef Jeff comes. And
Oh, he was probably like, okay, wait. Jared's clearly still upstairs because he
Yeah.
doesn't come back down.
so he yeeted himself up there, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
And then the night happened. And so then the next morning, I came downstairs, hair a mess, smelling of wine. And Anna looks up the stairs at me coming down and goes,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bitch. You tried to play it like you were straight. You thought you
didn't
had
say
me
anything.
fooled.
I was like,
Yo, no words are needed. It's all in the look.
yeah, I even played off as like, oh, I fell asleep upstairs. I think,
Good for her. I would not have been able to contain myself.
so I think Anna was picking up on that and like expected that space for me.
That's good, friend.
She is truly like an angel and a half.
I would have
Yeah.
been like, I need the details right now. What do you mean? What happened? What happened up there? You telling me you fell asleep? That's not all. Tell me more.
So I don't know if that's a how to ruin a first date.
No, that's a beautiful.
know.
That's I love that. I love that that was your first experience with Chef Jeff and also your first experience with a man. What a wonderful way
Yeah.
to experience that. And I'm so glad that you had somebody that was also there sort of as a third party that was just so respectful
Totally.
of letting it be and understanding unspokenly that you probably needed some time to process and that she let you have that without
Totally.
probing. Like, that's a wonderful. I'm really glad that you were able to have that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and we continued to date for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And it was like a whole coming out journey, and it was truly a great start.
Okay, I think there's one more that we have to talk about.
Big Ball Ben, Butt Plug Peter, Jeff. No, there was one before that.
Yeah, Mailbox Matthew.
Jeff, and now we have Braless Brad.
Oh, what a time in my life. Okay, so I was in college and
You did
I-
your time for the hit and run.
I did my time for the hit and run. Yeah, okay, so I had met this guy at college and I had just broken up with my prior partner,
Mailbox Matthew.
Mailbox Matthew, and this guy just, wow, I was so infatuated.
Yeah, he exudes confidence.
Yeah, I was like, at the time, I was like, I don't think I've ever been so attracted to anybody in my entire life. And I just didn't even really, there was like a moment where I was like, oh, maybe he's into me. But I was like, oh, there's no way that this guy would be into me. Like, I just didn't even think. So I went to this party. Suddenly, it was like really late. And it was like, oh, wow. Okay, actually, no, maybe this guy is into me. And we were in his room. I had also, like, I had just gotten out of a long-term relationship that was a very, like, wholesome, cutesy
Yeah.
relationship.
You were ready for some freaky shit.
I had never done any of that, right? So I was like, okay. But also, I had never done any of that type of thing. And I didn't think that I was going to end up in this guy's room. So when I was getting dressed for that evening, I was wearing this romper, which, looking back, I don't know why I wore that. I would never be caught dead wearing that now. But the way that it like had this deep V and I wore this bralette under it. I had this bralette for like kind of a while. I loved it. It was this beautiful purple. I wore it all the time. And so it was kind of like worn out and didn't really like, the elastic on it was kind of gone. So this is so ridiculous. I can't believe I'm talking about this. I put on a strapless bra and then I put the bralette over it because I needed, like, because of the cut of this romper, I needed to have something like a tank top or whatever. And this bralette worked with it, but it was like too loose to just wear, which sounds ridiculous because I have no boobs. So I could have just worn the bralette and been fine. But I was like, oh, I don't know. So I put this strapless bra on, like genuinely not thinking. If I thought I was going to be like in this guy's room at the end of the night, I would have never.
But I feel like guys
done
are
that.
also just like, whatever, get it off.
Sure, but I didn't know that, right? I'm like a
Yeah,
newbie.
you're-
I didn't. Yeah, I was so like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm in this guy's room. And in my head, I'm like, I have 2 bras on. How the fuck is this supposed to work out? Like, that would be so embarrassing. Why do I have 2 bras on? So
He probably doesn't even know what a bralette is.
honestly, you're so right. And looking back, I should have just let it go
Yeah,
and just whatever.
but it's growing pains.
Growing pains. So he got up to leave the room to go to the bathroom or something for
You
like
whip that bra
a couple minutes. I was like, this is my chance. I ripped the bra off and I was like, oh my God, I didn't have a bag with me because I was like out at a party and my dorm was like not that far away. So I just had my phone. I didn't need anything else. And I shoved it under his bed because where else was I supposed to put it?
Yeah.
I'm just going to shove it under here. And there'll probably be a moment I was like, honestly, I don't even know if I'm leaving tonight. I don't know if I'm going to leave in the morning. I had no idea how things were going to go, but I was like, I will
Figure it out.
figure it out. There'll be a moment for me to quickly grab it and leave.
There was no moment.
There was no moment. I ended up sleeping over. And in the morning, he was awake. And my bra was still under the bed. And I was like, I guess I'm leaving it. I guess I'm leaving her behind. Because what am I supposed to do? Oh, excuse me. Let me just. I guess I could have tried to wake up earlier. Gone to the bathroom and grabbed the bra and put it back on. I don't fucking know. I have no idea what I was thinking. I leave this house. Hopefully he'll have no idea that was me. Hopefully he'll be like, whose bra is underneath my bed? But in the moment, I'm like, you know what? Success. You successfully did that
Yeah.
without having 2 bras on. And he had no idea.
How long before he texted you
Months.
about the bra?
Oh, honestly, though, he would have never known if it wasn't for my friends who told him.
Oh.
This was fall semester. This was early on into fall semester, maybe 3 weeks into the semester. And we never ended up talking about it until like May of that year, like before the year was almost over.
And at this point, you're full dating.
At this point, we were, it was weird. But yeah, we were together. And when my friends told him, they made a joke. They knew about. I had to tell somebody about it. That was ridiculous. And they were like, "Oh, did you ever find a bra underneath your bed?" It was like at some event that I was not yet at. And he was like, "Oh my God, I was wondering whose that was." And there was like a funny moment where he threw it at me, whatever. Needless to say, that relationship also did end up, it did end up turning into a legitimate relationship. And that did end up lasting 3 years.
It's like a Toy Story remake where it's the bra's point of view. And it just gets thrown under the bed and then it like watches you leave and then it's under his bed for 6 months. That would be a great movie.
But I mean, it's also like, at what point did he realize that that he found a bra under his bed? And he was genuinely like, I have no idea whose this is.
I wonder if he tried putting it on.
It definitely didn't fit.
I bet you he did.
Probably. Go off. Then they just turned into this whole joke of like, oh, I was trying to make my boobs look bigger. And I'm like, guys, I'm fully aware. I am like, I don't have big boobs. I'm okay with that.
Braless Brad.
That's braless Brad.
You got the bra back.
Yeah.
Do you still have that?
No.
Jobbers, share us your first date horror stories. We want to hear. We want to hear. But also, if you embarrass yourself. It's community.
But also, I think
it usually leads to a long and loving relationship.
In my experience.
Same.
I think, just be yourself.
Lean into it. And
just, when those situations happen, just let it be and let it ride. We've all had those times in a first date where it's like, oh, you say something happens, you're super red in the face, and it's just like, oh my God, I want to crawl into a hole. But
totally.
Maybe it'll blossom into something wonderful.
And that's how to ruin a first date and laugh about it later.
Yep. Okay, should we talk about some in-outs? Shh. You can tell me.
Listen up, eavesdroppers. Don't let the neighbors hear this one. This one is so generic, but I feel like so applicable to everybody's life. But you know what's in is sleeping the fuck in. Sleep in until 4 p.m. for all I care.
Guys, eavesdroppers.
Sleep until 5 p.m.
This one right
Sleep
here.
all day. Don't wake up.
It's so funny that that's your in. I could have guessed. You know what time he slept until on this past Saturday? After 1 p.m.
Sleep in.
I had a moment where I was like, wow, if he goes another hour, I may have to go in his room and make sure he still has a pulse. Now, if this was a regular occurrence, go off. But normally you do not sleep that late.
Yeah.
I was like, I checked our keys, where we put our keys. I was like, did he leave before I woke up? Because I heard nothing. Not a peep. There was no movement. There was nothing. But good for you.
Yeah, no, I think that is
on a Saturday.
The most important thing in today's day and age is quality sleep. And if you're in it, sleep in.
Sleep in. Oh, I totally agree with you.
See, it's a good one.
It's such a good one.
It's pretty basic, but it's in. Sleep in.
If I have less than 6 hours, less than, honestly, 6.5, 7 hours of sleep, I feel like I'm hungover.
They say 8 hours is what you need, but I think there's been studies where you technically don't need that much. I fact check my eavesdroppers, but regardless, if you're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours sleep in, things can wait.
A little 12-hour sleep never hurt nobody. No. Although sometimes, have you ever had that where you sleep too much
and you wake up more tired? Yeah. And
did you feel like that on Saturday?
No. Yeah.
Because when you got up, you were grumpy. I was like, oh.
That's the thing about me in the morning. Don't talk to me.
But it was the afternoon.
All right. You're right. But time is subjective.
It was your morning.
It was my morning.
And I was just like, okay,
It
I'm
was
just gonna
your
go back
night.
to my
It was-
laptop. I'm gonna not bother. Okay, do.
Yeah, because I don't need you to like throw it in my face that it's 1 p.m. and I'm just coming out of bed looking like a fool.
You don't look like a fool.
I had
I had just gotten out of the shower though, and I was like, oh my God, I thought you were dead.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
The dirty look you gave me. I was like, oh, I'm glad you got a restful sleep.
The thing about me is I have my nightshades. I have my ear.
You sleep with the
could be
earplugs every
getting-
night?
Some nights. I don't know. Something about the sensation of total silence. You could be getting.
Oh, I can't. I would not be able to fall asleep.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
If something was happening, if the building was on fire, if a bomb hit, if
Wait, no, this is actually so true because a couple weeks ago they were paving our street, like brand new. And it was so loud,
they were
eavesdroppers.
grinding up the street before paving it.
It was like
The
our apartment was shaking. Literally shaking. It sounded like War of the Worlds. Have you ever seen that movie? And then I started to smell this like faint burning smell. This massive machine rolling tar or whatever was happening down our street and was like, this could not be more fucking loud. And why the fuck are they doing this at 11 p.m.? It was ridiculous. I was ready for Jared to come out of his room. And I was like, don't worry, I investigated. We're safe. It's just the road. He had no idea. Like, oh, did you hear that? Had no clue. Showed him the video. No idea. I was like,
They could have brought that machine into. They could have
insane.
taken off my floor with that machine.
Yeah, okay, so sleeping in.
So what's shout?
Okay, guys, I have a good one, and I've thought about this one for a while. Okay,
Don't let the neighbors hear.
do not let the neighbors hear. Paramount Plus? I have a bone to pick with you. Why?
Their platform?
Why is it that every time I'm watching a show and it gets to the commercial break,
The
are my
volume.
eardrums suddenly blown out? I can't hear a damn thing because suddenly what was on 15 is at the volume of like 65. It's going to blow my speakers.
And sometimes when I'm sleeping in on the couch to a show and the ads come on, then
Startles you away.
it'll wake me up.
But then I'm like, oh my God, let me turn this down. And then
when
the
it
show comes back on. I
and
can't
you're
hear a damn thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on with your sound,
That might
Paramount
be our
Plus?
TV.
I don't think it's our
Just
TV
Paramount
pick.
Plus, figure it out. I don't understand that. Any technological issue, I don't understand how we still have them today.
Also, you know what else with Paramount Plus is last year they advertised as being NFL and having all the Sunday
showed
NFL
two
games. Do you know how many Bills games I was actually able to watch from Paramount Plus? Maybe fucking one the whole season. Lies. Not even just the Bills. There was suddenly no football games available. And I was like, why are you advertising with a picture of Josh Allen on your main feed football when you're not playing football?
Yeah, you know what the plus stands for? A bunch of lies. Plus a bunch of lies.
Paramount Plus? This is all fake.
Plus a hearing problem.
Oh, but you need us because in order to watch Survivor, in order to watch maybe football, in order to watch all Drag Races on Paramount Plus, isn't it?
Mm.
You
They
need
got-
us. You need us.
They got us by our big
But-
ass balls.
But we're going to make it miserable for you.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Oh. So, would you go on a second date with me?
I would love to go on a second date with you.
my
I was
God.
afraid you weren't going to ask.
Oh, well, I wasn't asking to go on a second date. I was just asking for my own records.
But you don't want to go on a second date with me?
I didn't say that. Who said that?
Well, what are you saying? You're being a little confusing right now.
I'm asking you a question subjectively. Would you go on a second date with me if prompted? Not would you actually, but would you? This isn't a formal invitation, it's a questionnaire
What's the point of the questionnaire?
for my record keeping.
Well, it depends. Are you going to buy some more expensive wine next time?
Is that all I am to you? Is a wallet? Is a paycheck?
Yeah. Just kidding. Are you crazy? Yes, I would go on a second date with
Aw.
you.
That makes me feel really warm and special.
I'm so glad.
Are you gonna ask me?
Oh my God.
We're going.
Okay, eavesdroppers. We'll talk to you later.